Okay, major world. Hi everyone, how's it going? Well, today we're going to talk about major triads, and I'm going to show you some cool stuff that you can start thinking about when you're improvising, hopefully giving you some ideas, okay? Now, everything we're going to talk about today is going to be around C7, so it's related to the dominant kind of sound. Before we begin, please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, I'm going to create this loop, okay? 3, 4... So now that I have my loop, let me show you the actual triad, okay? So we have a C major triad root position into a first inversion one, and then I'm gonna go into my second inversion one. Now you can see that in a root position I have a 1 3 5. In a first inversion I have a 3 5 1, and in a second inversion I have a 5 1 3. Let's just play around with those. Now, if I want to expand my range, that I have more to play with, but still only use the notes of the chord, I can take the highest note of each triad and lower it down an octave. Now I have two separate sets I can start work with, right? Here's my first set into my second set, and over here if I take the high note as well, I get this. So it's a root position into a second inversion, first inversion into a root position, and a second inversion into a first inversion. Now if I create full arpeggios with that, I can see that I'm starting to open up the fretboard just with those three notes, right? And you can check that out on my website, weissguitar.com. Anyway, so now what I'm going to start doing is associate a scale to those arpeggios and triads that I have more to work with. And I'm going to do it with the C Mixolydian scale. So I have a root, a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and a flat 7. So now not only I have my different triad notes, I also have kind of like a scale crossing them, and I can improvise with that. You see, I'm aiming to my different chord tone notes, so I have this kind of target tone awareness. But I'm using the notes of the scale to kind of go around the different target notes. See, this is all around this triad. This is also around this triad. This is around this triad, which is also the same one, down an octave. So all of my movements are happening using the combinations of the scale and my awareness of target tones. So it's not like I'm just playing the scale. I'm really aiming into those actual target tones. And if I want to make it even more interesting, I can start adding chromatic notes. Right, and those are just notes that are outside of the scale, but still can aim to notes within the scale. For example, if I want to go from my 6 to my 5, I can go 6 chromatic note 5. Or if I want to do the same to my third, I can go second chromatic note to the third. Let's play with that. What about going from the root to the flat 7? if I start combining this, I can get these kind of sounds. So this is actually a triad that gives me the flat 5 sound. Ever heard that kind of D over C sound? Right, the Simpsons kind of vibe. And this is called the Lydian flat 7, which is the 4th melodic minor mode. Root, 2nd, free, just like the Mixolydian, but we have a sharp 4 instead of a regular 4. In this case, F is going to be F sharp. 2, 3, F sharp, 5. See, so it's kind of like 1, 2, 3, sharp 4. Then I have a 5, 6 to the flat 7. And that's kind of an interesting sound because I'm getting this extra kind of note. And of course, I can also utilize the different chromatics into that kind of scale. Now, some of the triads that you can find and create this, what I call triad pairs, is within that scale, really cool sounds. It's just going to be, for example, this augmented one. It's going to be an F sharp augmented, but you also get this D over here. So you can maybe go like C into F sharp augmented into D. Right, so this gets a lot more advanced the more you get into kind of like different modes you can apply. For example, if it's a C7, you can also add the altered scale. This is a really hip sound, right? And the altered scale is a whole other subject, but basically you're getting some altered notes like the sharp 9, the flat 9. So for example, root, flat 9, sharp 9, third, sharp 4, sharp 5, and a flat 7. Now, as you can see, the sky is the limit with these stuff. And of course, in order to really start seeing how harmony and melody connects on the entire fretboard, so you can really confidently say that you have a solid understanding of what's going on, you need to have some kind of guidance, an organized system that will help you get from A to Z. And let me tell you, one of my biggest setbacks was trying to figure all of these stuff by my own. And that's exactly why I created the Galactic Modern Guitar series. So you can have a very organized system to work on these stuff on the entire fretboard. And you can check that out in the link in the description of this video. So today we talked about major, but what about minor triads? Well, if you haven't checked last week's episode, click this video right here.